Hi, this is the Human Operating System Time. This channel is for education and technology. So today I like to share with you something extremely critical when one wants to study the ancient Chinese art or the culture, be it in Qigong, in meditations, in Buddhism, in martial arts. So, if one want to study, say, the Shaolin Classic, okay? The proper way of studying the Shaolin Classic, yes, there's proper way. It's not up to everybody's imaginations or like. There's a proper way and not proper way. The proper way is you go read the book. Okay, so you got information there. And if you don't know that, you want to search for what is prior to this in the history. Okay, if that still, even you find it, it describes, it explains something here, and you don't get it, you still need to go on another level to prior it. So that is how you study the ancient classic of China, okay? You go read down there, there are many things you don't understand. You need to go search on what is this book based on. Like in this book, you can see General Qi Ji Guang's writing. So you have to go to the General Qi Ji Guang to understand what the heck's going on, okay? And then in General Qi Ji Guang writing, then you can see it all. At the Ming Dynasty, there's like Tang Sun Zhi and so forth. Like in Wing Chun Matrix. So at that time, there's the Tang Sun Zhi writing and so forth. So you need to know this in order to know what is one thing which is within the book. And of course, in the book, there are many concepts. So you need to get this thing clear. Okay? That's the proper way. It is not today's way. I think I translate all kind of junk, nonsense. So that's why I keep saying that today's Westerner or the Asia scholar who claim to be this and that in martial art is nonsense. Why? You don't go through this. You are guessing like, oh, Leong Zhan is actually mixing the Western boxing with Qigong to make Wing Chun. Are you out of your mind or what? So that is the proper way. If you don't go this way, you're dead. You will never get anything out of it. Okay? Now, so that's how to study a book like that. That's why like book like this, classic like this, after 1900, today, even the book is there, but most have no idea what it is. Why? Because they go in the today's way. Okay, everybody is up for their imaginations. So they cannot know what is actually going on. Now, over here, the ancient Chinese is really details, like again, like in the Shaolin Sword Strike book. At every concept, it will tell you what, why, and how. Okay? So the Chinese will tell you what, why, how, like in this classic. And then one need to try out, get a taste of it. Only then one know what is the concept or the paragraph or section written here. Okay? So that's the proper way of study when one want to study ancient Chinese culture or ancient martial art or Qigong or whatever. That's why research, please don't use the word research. Research means you have to go through all this. You know exactly what is the taste, you know how all these things come in. Research is not go to interview this grandmaster, that grandmaster, or self-promoting one guy is this and that. So often I heard people saying, hey Hendrik, you just link to this General Qi Ji Guang, that's too far away, and so forth, so forth. I know right away you have no idea what you're talking about. Because you don't know what it is, and you start to making your opinion. Now, the reason why today I share this with you is, I've been sharing this with you in the Wing Chun Matrix, and also the Resurrecting Wing Chun. In the, like Resurrecting Wing Chun, okay, or the Wing Chun Inception, I have already do the homework for everybody. I have already do the homework for everybody. And I have already put details on the what, why, how. But guess what? Most of our Wing Chun friends, traditional Chinese martial art friends, still, when they heard about something or they read about something in this book, like Resurrecting Wing Chun, these few days, they start to think something else. So over here, General Qi Ji Guang starting the multi-dimensional fighting. And one start to think MMA, and somebody will say, well, I'm going to study BJJ. It jumped right away to one's thought and to go somewhere else, okay? Instead of not reading the book have tell clearly what, why, how, in front of everybody's eyes. So in chapter 1, you have General Qi Ji Guang and this multi-dimensional fighting art at the 1560, okay? And why is multi-dimensional? Why? Well, because it involved in the 4 momentum zone or 4 fighting zone. And within the 4 momentum zone or 4 fighting zone, so you have involved this 4 momentum zone, and then within this, you have this 5 range of movement which you need to have, and then it involves 3 strategy, the upper, the middle, the lower, and it is clearly defined or clearly showing the example here. But people, they don't read that. They just, as soon as I say multi-dimensional fighting arts, it go out to, oh, this is MMA, so I'm going to study BJJ and so forth, so forth. Well, it is going this route. And it completely missed what is in the books and what is the ancient is doing. Well, the entire definition is here. Now, if one don't read the book, every pages, and asking the what, why, how, and want to go off one's way as one like, good luck. You can read 1,000 years and you still don't see anything in front of your eyes. That's what it is. So, any book I wrote, like this book, like the Wing Chun Inception book, or every other books, it always gives you what, why, how, and one can experience that. So it's just like in the Wing Chun Inception, you want to talk about Qi, there's the processes there with using the sport watch for measuring the monitoring the heart rate. That's how you nurture Qi. But you know, people don't do that. The people don't follow what it is, don't follow the instruction. Once they read the term Qi, they go whatever their own way. So in this type of stuff, how are you going to study anything? That's why the entire traditional Chinese martial art today is crushed. Why? Because it's go this way. They pick a term and then doing whatever they want. They never follow this. They never follow this, which is the ancient Chinese way. So even like in Buddhism, today you say, well, counting the breath. Or it's Buddha's teaching. Well, counting the breath is belong to what? Belong to Anapanasati. And then you check it out, or it's about samatha. And then you want to know right away, what is samatha? Why is samatha? How is samatha? And you want to get a taste of samatha. But no, people is keeping saying that this is the teaching of the Buddha, mindfulness, and then all kind of stuff, but I have no idea of what is anapanasati, samatha, how to get into samatha, the states of samatha, how to get into samadhi. Completely have no idea what it is, but it just say, oh, you know, I practice mindfulness. That's called bullshit, okay? Sorry for my language, but the thing is that that's exactly what it is. Is it Buddha's teaching or your own imaginations? How are you going to learn anything at all? So I wrote this book, is I have already done the homework for you. Then you know what is the ancient is talking about. So that's why over here we talk about that our focus is in art of the ancient culture. Because I don't want to deal with all those grandmaster or the authority. When you don't have this, what authority, what grandmaster are you? You couldn't even comprehend what is the ancient is talking about. And start to create their own stuff. Look at traditional Chinese martial art. Look at Buddhism today, the same thing. Look at Qigong today, the same thing. So if anybody who wants to study my book, if you go through that, then you see all this thing. Over here, I have done your homework for you. I show you what it is. Over here, I show you what it is. It is a solution. It is not about any kind of magic or something like that. But if you keeping going up here, then you're going to trap there. And for past 100 years or so, like in Wing Chun, for past 80 years, it's keeping going that. Or this grandmaster say this, that grandmaster say that. My Wing Chun for what? Do you know what it is? Do you know what is this fifth issue from heart according to this? Or you make it up. And then you call it my Hendrik Wing Chun. It's like today, I have a discussion with our Wing Chun friends who he's a dealer of the Goodwill, the Goodyear wheel, the Goodyear wheel. Can I say that this is a Hendrik's Goodyear wheels? The tire, Goodwill tires. It is nonsense, you know. Tires by Goodyear is Goodyear tires. There's no such thing as Hendrik's Goodyear tire. And we need to find out the Goodyear tire. Where is it from? What is it about? Before so quick jump into say, wow, it's Hendrik's Goodyear tire, where I don't even have a clue on what is what. So with those kind of mentality, it coming down to today, it's become hopeless. Why? Because the young generation learn the same really idiotic stuff. So the Chinese say this is 不聪明. Okay? Chinese say 聪明. 聪 meaning you have to be able to hear clearly. 明 meaning you have to see clearly. When you not be able to see clearly, it's not 不聪, it means 不聪明. That's the definition of Chinese. The ancient Chinese. Okay? So I say this is because We want everybody to be good, to be professional, to really know the stuff, to be able to handle the stuff, to be able to evolve and to make even better. But if one don't even have these foundations of the very basic foundations, everybody is living in their own egoistic or self-centered fantasy. That's what you have. Okay? So this is to share with you. You know, if you want to study the ancient Chinese arts, do it properly. You want to study meditation, Qigong, do it properly. It's not up for you or my definitions or interpretations or ideas or opinion. Whatever it is whatever it is. If you are good at it, after you have proficient in it, you can say, based on this, now we can grow this thing. That's legit. But without knowing this, you're going into here and then make all kinds of all kinds of claim or all kinds of authority talk. Is completely nonsense. Okay. So I hope that this can benefit many of our friends who really want to learn Chinese culture and Chinese martial art and Buddhism and so forth. Without this understanding, one really cannot learn. Okay.